Hello everybody and welcome back to the Joe channel, the channel where professionalism is kept at a bare minimum. So today we are on Trove, as if that wasn't obvious, and today I am going to be doing a something I haven't really done before. Maybe I have, I just don't remember. But so recently today, about an hour or two ago, I don't know, time is not my priority right now, but so there is a new expansion coming out called Trove'S Geode, which is actually sounding cool. I'm gonna read this thing right now. I'm on the page on my second monitor, so Trove is going to be moving at like 20 FPS, which is why it's sluggish, because that's how the game works. So anyway, our next free expansion is Worlds Apart. So they're just talking about Trove's Geode, and they actually gave us the release date, which is June 26th. Now, of this year, obviously. So we don't know if that's going to be the actual release date, or if it's like, or are they gonna postpone it? They have done that with other stuff in the past, so I wouldn't really put it past them to not do something like that. So travel to a newly discovered world called Geode. This formerly pristine planet is under siege by the invading forces of Cthulhu, or I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. So they seek to lay claim to Geode's rich resources. I lost my placing there. So I probably will insert these pictures. I don't know how this is going to work out because these are actually GIFs. But they do look really cool. I like the one with like toxic looking bubbles. But if you look at the orange cave area, you can see that in the middle, the pillar actually has ore. Or what I assume is ore. And I think there's ore around it. I can't really tell because the GIF is really small right now. I can't actually zoom it in. But the other picture with the toxic bubbles and all that, you can actually see these yellow dots on the wall, which I assume is ore. And the cool thing about this is we don't know if this is actually ore specific to this area, or is it going to be like, maybe one day in the adventurer's crafting bench, these ores are going to become useful or something like that. I don't know. Like, no one knows. This is all speculation right here. But really interesting to see this. And, like, I don't know. Like, is this stuff going to be limited just to this world? Like, is it not going to matter? Like, is this a totally new, separate thing is what I guess what I'm trying to ask. But anyway, going on. On Geode, you'll face all new challenges adapting to this alien world and its peace-loving denizens. With their power unchecked, Cthulhu's forces have turned the vast majority of Geode into a deadly wasteland. And then under that, a little cough, but under that they showed this little machine, which, if you look at the screenshots, they actually have like the Trovians around the machine, and in one of the screenshots the machine looks like it activates kind of like a cursed skull, and there's another picture showing Trovians mining it. So it's like, is this machine spawning those crystals, or are those just there and you mine the crystals with the laser and then dump them into this machine? Now, when I saw this game, or this expansion, like the first time I saw the images, the first game that I thought of was Deep Rock Galactic, which, if you don't know what that game is, it's a game basically sounding the same like this, where you go into a cave and you have this machine with you, and you're mining resources, and then you just dump the resources into the machine, and once you have all the resources you need, you just go to the end. And probably not the best comparison, but it's just what came to mind immediately. So it says we'll have to adapt to the surroundings. Let me see if I can find that. Adapting to this alien things. Okay. You'll need to craft and upgrade Geodian technology to protect against the elements. Now, it's saying we need to protect ourselves against the elements. So, do we need something in our inventory to, like, be in this area? Are we gonna take damage, or is that just to make it sound cooler? You know what I mean, like lore kind of stuff. So, vast caves underground of the planet, gathering untapped resources in preparation for the war that's on the horizon. Now, this sounds cool because when it says the war that's on the horizon, that just makes me think of future things like Uber 10, you know, how they want Uber 10 to actually be, voice crack, they want Uber 10 to be something like really unique, and not something that's gonna be what we already have for the most part. So Uber 10 could be something like this. Now, based on these pictures, I don't know if this is pre-generated, if this is randomly generated. I'm just looking at these GIFs, like, we don't know that, but the cool thing is we will get to be testing this tomorrow on Friday, and we assume that we're going to be able to test this stuff on, like, not on, but like after the dev live stream. So that's going to be cool. So the devs are going to show it up a little bit, and then we're going to be able to test it. Now, I don't know how long the PTS is going to be open, but we'll see that when we get there, I guess. So we also have the gift that they have on this is really weird. It's rocket boots on the gunslinger, I think, but the gunslinger is like stuck in place, so I don't really understand it. So there's other pictures with this too, so I'll try to include that. So there are these rocket boots, which we don't know if they actually function as wings or if they are their own thing. You know, do they give you extra jump? Does it function like you're underwater? You know how when you're underwater you have infinite jump? Is that how it functions? Are there gonna like be is there gonna be a new slot dedicated for these boots or something like that? Like, you never know. That's why this update is so cool. Like, you can speculate on that kind of stuff. So, to respect the peaceful Geodians' customs, you'll need to pull all new skills to the test as you work to do something no Trovean has ever done before. Handle your business non-violently. So, this is actually really cool. Like, I like this fact that this isn't really combat-orientated at all, or oriented, whatever. So, it's just going there and buying stuff. Maybe there'll be a minimal combat, I don't know, but for the most part, it just seems like you're actually going in there, getting resources, and then getting out, or something like that, to that effect. So, in addition to the whole new world of possibilities, Trove, Geode is also marks the addition of Trove Bomber Royale. So, if you don't know what that is, it's basically another PvP thing, which I don't know how popular it's going to be honest, but sounds cool. And they also have like a GIF of the plant, which I thought was a chloromancer plant, but it's not actually. It looks like it though. And there is one in the picture, no one knows what it does. We don't know if it explodes on impact, if it damages you, or what it does. So, and here is the thing right here. Want to help test the update? The public test server only on PC. The public test server is only on PC, not on console, unfortunately. Unfortunately. So it will be available on PC starting Friday, May 18th. Stay tuned for more news on the Twitter. Take one giant leap for TroveCon this summer with the ultimate game changer Trove Geode. So we don't know, you know, like, is this actually going to be as game changing as it says? But let me find the other. Okay, here we go. So this news article or whatever, like Game Watcher, it has other pictures, which looks really cool. Like, I don't know where they got these pictures. I don't know if they were on the previous website and I just didn't see them. But so there are, like I mentioned before, there are these diamonds that you actually use your laser on. Like, you don't walk over them like it looks like you should do, because it has like the, you know, the aura of the coin, kind of, if that makes any sense. But you actually mine them, as you can see in the picture. Sorry, my throat is dry, but okay, Trine Worlds has announced that the next major expansion for Trove is free to play, or it's free to play voxel MMO called Geode, I'm not even going to talk anymore. The expansion will be released on the 26th. So, and basically it's saying what we said in the beginning, and it has interesting pictures. Now, There's one picture, and by the way, these pictures aren't going to be like the clearest because they are kind of squished, or at least it seems like that. So I don't know how good the quality is going to be on the picture. But you can actually see the Dino Tamer and another class. I think it's the Lancer. I can't actually tell. But they're using the rocket shoes. Now, looks cool. Like, it looks like they're activated. Maybe it just gives you more jump. It could be infinite jump. Well, probably not infinite. Maybe it uses fuel. Now, something that would be cool, which I don't even know if they could code, but something that would be cool is if you had the fuel in your inventory and it just took from that while you used the boots, you know what I mean? So the longer you use the boots, the more fuel it'll just drain, and then when you have no more, obviously, you know, they don't work. That would be really cool in my opinion, and I don't know, like, I'm just waiting to see this. Like, I'm really excited for tomorrow because it's already going to be tomorrow that we can test this, and seeing the devs play this, like, tomorrow when the devs play this, seeing that is going to make me even more hype. Hopefully, though, because some people are like, already like, man, this is probably not the best, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to look at it like that right now. I want to actually play it and then see. So we have these other screenshots of seemingly random places, and that's pretty much it as far as the like images and stuff are concerned. Now, like I said, gonna be really cool. I don't know if it's randomly generated or if it's pre-generated. I don't think it would be. It would make sense if it was randomly generated. I say that, but then I don't have any reason to back that up. But I assume this is going to be another portal. Like, you're just going to put a portal in the club. Maybe there's just going to be one in the hub or something like that that you take to go to this new area. And there does actually seem to be multiple people here. So I don't know if there's a limit to how many people you can have. Maybe it's just the same as world limit where it's like 70, 75, something like that. I don't know if it's if you're coming in here as groups to do stuff, or if it's just everyone's free for all, you know what I mean? Like, you just gather stuff as you come across it. So I don't know, like, I'm looking at these images. I think that's lava above one of the screenshots. Really cool though. The thing is activating, like, that machine. At first I thought it was a mount. I'm like, that's a weird looking mount. But then I realized that it's this machine. And the more I look at it, the more weird it looks, because you see, like, the blue rings, like it's a cursed skull, but nothing's actually coming out of it. Well, I would say that, but the screenshot was probably taken before whatever happened, or after, maybe. So the thing is, it says, next step, Trove'S evolution and built with a wholly distinct feel. Combat takes a back seat, like we said. So combat is not really going to be a thing with this, which is cool because we need to take a step back from the combat, because the combat is, you know, while that's cool, can kind of go in the back row right now. I'm kind of tired of getting one shot by everything, to be honest. So let's see. Combat takes a back seat as exploration is front seat, basically. Players discover new collectibles and companions. It says companions, so I assume that means that you get the resources and you can craft allies and collectibles with that. Embarking on story-driven quests through the maze of tunnels and cave systems. So there's going to be tunnels and cave systems, so I assume it's like randomly generated caves and all that. That'd be cool. It launches this summer alongside the previously related Trove. Yeah, we read that. So yeah, I know this wasn't the most in-depth thing, but I kind of wanted to talk about it. So with that being said, I guess we'll wait until the dev stream tomorrow, and then we'll actually hop on. Like, I'm gonna hop on. I'm probably actually gonna live stream the PTS tomorrow when that comes up. So anyway, see you guys later, and I'll see you tomorrow.